Hello, everybody, and welcome to the DGSRacing.com Indycar Series at Watkins, Glen. Joining me tonight once again is Andrew Beach for this Watkins Glen madness. He's here somewhere.
Oh, did it not? Okay, there we go. I said howdy.
Oh,
I don't know why it didn't pick it up.
What are you expecting for tonight, Andrew?
Well, if we can get half the amount of beef that we had in the Super Speedway Series, it should be pretty interesting. But
yeah,
I think it's going to get strung out because it's the Glen. A lot of people in here have had NASCAR experience and just general experience with this track, so I feel like it's going to get strung out pretty quick. Turn 1's going to be pretty difficult for Talon Smith.
Yeah, definitely. He's had some trouble at these tracks, Watkins Glen included. Cannot make it past turn 1 at the road courses.
I'm on board with Hayden, seeing what he can do here, seeing if he's going to suck it up tonight or he won't. It's open car qualifying, is it?
Yes, open qualifying. Hayden been pretty good in qualifying this season at the road courses and absolutely dominant on lap 1, but not past that.
Unless we're at Richmond and then he's dominate the whole race until he pits for fresh tires and then just sucks it up.
Yeah, maybe different tire strategy this week. That was rough for him last week. Took tires and then was slower. Imagine that.
As a lot of people are going to find out, I'm here to cause chaos and to help Lucas work on more of the production, and I fill the dead air. Because somebody's going to run away with this. I'm hoping and praying that it's Dave Hoytsma. Like, honest to goodness, Dave needs a win. I want Dave to win because I will scream like a little girl.
Hayden's first lap doesn't count. Must have got an off track somewhere.
Scott Elston's the first one.
Yep.
We fight for what we want to say here.
Don't have that wild horse chemistry.
No, that's the best part. We actually do, because me and Trenton do that all the time.
Alex Linney, 129.3, sorry. I get the times up. Rookie over here. There we go.
This guy.
DG Swiss gets in a lap. Garrett Boyd goes to the top, and then Carmen Sienna quickly jumps him. It's a 126.8.
Carmen Sienna?
Oh, no. Stop it right there. No,
oh, no.
we don't need any Senna jokes tonight.
Nicky Lauda?
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
This broadcast is rated for mature audiences.
Only because I'm here. Let's go. Hayden's second lap. Jumps him up to second place at the 26.996. So there is 10 minutes of qualifying. Just under 5 minutes left here. So we're going to see if anybody can jump these times. Surprised more than 8 drivers haven't put down a lap here, but so far between first and 8th, there's a pretty big gap of about 3.5 to 4 seconds here, is what I'm going to call it. Hayden gets behind somebody, that's going to kill his lap 3 here. Go on with DG coming off the final corner here to finish his second lap. He will not improve his lap time. Dave Hoytsman's not in the car. Lucas, go yell at your dad. Tell him to get in the car. I wanna cheer him on.
He hadn't planned on running this tonight, so I'm sure he's gonna start in the back and kind of feel it out.
Oh, he's not even in chat. I can't even pull him in here.
DG Swiss in that Tony Stewart throwback, because it's throwback week here in Sidewinder. Looking good in that Menards car. Oh.
A little spark.
Talon Smith gonna get by Hayden right there. Probably held up his lap a little bit. There he comes down pit road. A little bit of pit road practice for these guys early on.
Also, a lot of them are going to come back in here and grab some fresh tires and try and go back out there.
I heard in practice it's going to be tough to get in this pit road. Might see some speeding penalties. Kind of similar, just reversed on the turn to Coda. Got to get in there real tight. Oh! Kingsley smacked the outside wall.
Hayden Law jumps up to... Oh, no, that's Harry Gundell, sorry. Harry Gundell jumps up to 4th. Thought I saw Hayden move up.
You're right on board with Harry through the bus stops. Pretty hairy in these cars.
This guy's got joke. Daniel Llewellyn, is he out on track? No, he's not. Cliff Mullins is out on track. He's in the bus stop on his first lap. Going down and through the carousel here. And this is the end of where my knowledge of the turn names go. As we head down into the boot, you've got a left-hander.
You got the shoelaces.
You do the loop-de-loop.
Now you got the steel toe.
And your shoes are looking good.
Driving through the sole now into the heel, which I think is the actual name of this part.
Hate you, because I'm only going to remember this as the heel. The shoelaces
I'm pretty
and
sure
the steel toe.
that is the actual name for it. 90%
The steel
sure.
toes, the laces, that's so good. Oh, DG spun behind Cliff there.
Tony Stewart goes around. Sorry, Swiss.
Stewart wouldn't go around.
We got a heater cooking up for Hayden right now. Did really good through the bus stop. He's up 2/10 on his lap. And that's all he's going to need if he wants to take the pole position. So this could be a good lap for Hayden right here if he can finish it.
I don't know if he said, but Cliff Mullins' lap there did put him in 2nd. Scott Elston jumped up to 8th place here with his lap.
Park it after that. Is that good enough?
Montrose into the final right-hand corner, coming to complete his first lap. We'll see where he jumps on the board. As Lucas stays with Hayden here to watch that lap. That's going to be the pole.
This is going to be close for the pole because Sienna is up a half second now. Now 8/10 on this lap.
11.
This is going to be really close for the pole position. If Hayden gets... Oh, he got blocked right there. There was a car coming out, and he lost about 0.4 of a second, and he's going to call it on that lap. And Sienna's going to have another 1.5 seconds, I think, on her lap right here. Oh, never mind. Either that was an out lap. I'm not sure what happened there. Well,
he might have seen that Hayden made a mistake. There's not enough time for anybody to really jump him here unless we'll run through the field, see if anybody else is out on track. Cliff Mullins is out on track. Not sure if he's going to have enough time or the speed to get back around there. 2 minutes left here in qualifying. We did just get the checkered flag, so all drivers should be able to complete their lap. DG Swiss is just coming up through the S's. Ian Montrose coming out of the final corner here. See if he can advance his position here. He will jump from 12th to 10th place. Cliff Mullins going through the steel toe. Down the sole. Into the heel.
Alan Smith to the top of the board, a 128.8. 125.8.
Man, you're
okay.
good.
Yeah, I'm good at this.
You're good. Listen, we still love you, man. Cliff Mullins into the final left-hand corner. Gonna see if he can get a good lap time to advance his position. Currently in 8th place.
Looks like a good lap for Cliff.
Will not advance his position. He tied his lap time right there.
Only 8 thousandths behind Will Spark on that lap time, so... Sorry. No, yeah. No, that's correct. 8 thousandths.
I'm glad you're good at that, because I wasn't even going to attempt it. DG Swiss also will not advance his position. He will start 11th.
Nobody else on track. Qualifying winds down. We'll get ready to start this race.
We're going to win this race. As my phone blows up. What do you people want with me?
Looks like a short parade lap here, so we're going to go through the grid quick.
You let me know when you're ready.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so starting on pole will be the 77 of Talon Smith, followed by the 96 of Carmen Senna. Third will be the 56 of Hayden Lowell. Then will be the 38 of Garrett Boyd. Fifth will be the 12 of Carter Kingsley. Sixth will be the 70 of Harry Grindell. 45 of Will Spark will be in 7th. 37 of Cliff Mullins will start in 8th. 85 Scott Elston starts 9th. Top 10 will be the 1 of Ian Montrose. 11th will be the 26 of DG Swiss. Then it'll be the 42 of Alex C. Linney. The 35 of Matt Banky. 47 of Dalton Hayes, the 8 of Ethan Evers, the 88 of Zach McBride, the 39 of Jeff Price. God's gift to the world will be the 79 of Dave Hoytsma. And then rounding out the field tonight, he's making them at night, the 23 of Daniel Lawala.
There it is. 19 cars tonight. Pretty big field for the Indycars. Now, if we look at the tires here, we have a couple of cars starting on the primary tires. Majority of the field starting on the red alternates, but you have Carmen Sienna in 2nd place starting on the primary tires. Those get they get a lot longer before you have to pit with them. A lot more mileage out of them, but you know they take a longer to warm up. They're not quite as fast to start off with the run, so I'm interested to see how that works out.
We're still sitting here waiting on people to grid. I'm going to do my thing. Garrett Boyd, it's us in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, one word. What are your thoughts for tonight? All right, that's it. Is his thoughts. You heard it here first.
I love it.
Do one more. DG, one word. What are your thoughts for tonight?
Fuck.
Cool.
All right, here we go. Pace car gonna pull off. We're gonna go green.
Smith is gonna be your leader here. Green flag in the air. Let's see if he can make it through turn 1. 2nd place did not get a good start right there. Big checkup. Hayden goes to his outside. Hayden's gonna go around Talon Smith.
Got loose.
Hayden's around. Hayden.
Oh, car's dodging all the way to miss him.
Hayden going over the rumble strips off of turn number 1, upset the car, nosed it into the wall, into the tire barrier.
Daniel's in the lead. I'm sorry, my ticker was wrong.
What? You had, I was like, what the hell?
Daniel
he started in the pit.
He had a 1-minute lead on the field. No, for real though, Talon Smith 1 second ahead of second place in the lead. You got Harry Grindell and Carmen Sienna battling for that second place.
Bell's
Harry
going
looked to
to
the
try.
inside right there.
Yeah, looked like he was going to try and get to him there in the steel toe. See if he can set him up for the heel down the sole. The attitude. Carter Kingsley.
Looks like Hayden has cut the course. I thought my scoring was bugged, but he actually does have the lead technically for the moment because he didn't take the boot. There he goes down pit road.
See, because that penalty has to be so much better than running the boot with the no nose.
Yeah, that was actually, if that works out for him, that was a great call.
I'm so sad Dave Hoytsma has called it a night.
Oh, he must have been involved in that turn 1 accident. I saw there were a couple more cars.
He locked it up. Nope, hang on. Got loose coming out of the heel. Hit the rumble strips on the inside, and it upset his car on the exit of it, and it just went around. Hate to see that for Dave. Well, that's what I get for saying that I love a guy and you want the best for him. As Harry Grindell has moved into second place over Carter Kingsley. See if he can run down Talon Smith. Hayden Lowell still in the pits.
And Sienna dropping back right now with those primaries, and I think that's what's happening, because Sienna was fast at the street course a few weeks ago, and just not having the fire off speed with the primary tires, and tonight we have a very short fuel tank. I think it's about 6 laps, I heard in practice, so I don't think the primary tires are going to work too well. That means top 5, Smith, Grindell, Kingsley, Boyd, and Sienna.
One word. What happened?
Cold tires and lots of bumps.
All right, I let him get way too many words in there.
It was fast. Caught you
He
off
was.
guard.
He was faster than I could move. So we heard it there. Cold tires, lots of bumps. Some people don't know how to count. We saw that Thursday night in the Xfinity Series, and now we see it with Hayden. Jump up here. Talon Smith has pulled out to almost a 4-second lead over Harry Grindell. Hayden has gotten back out on track, currently right in front of Talon Smith. He's not going to be very happy with that. Jeff Price started in the pits, currently up to 16th. See if we can find a battle here. Looks like DG and Ian Montrose. Oh no, that's Ethan Evers. My apologies.
Yep.
My apologies. Looks like Evers got around DG right here. DG's going to dive it in there. Closed up the gap pretty good.
Ooh.
Bit of a bobble there. Looks like this will be the best battle on track.
These Indycars, they have a lot of downforce, but they still got enough power to break those tires loose, I can tell you that.
Yeah, Cup cars don't have that.
And they do not.
Go check on our favorite idiot, Cliff Mullins, in 7th place currently, trying to run down the 45 machine of Will Spark.
Got a battle for 3rd. Garrett Boyd on the rear wing of Carter Kingsley. He's really close into the bus stop right there. Grindell slightly running down Talon Smith.
I would
And I
ruin
think that
his
has
night
something
by
to do with the 56 putting some dirty air on that 77.
Well, there's already bad blood there, so, you know.
Bit of a Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick situation we got going right here.
You know, that very well could be what we're seeing here.
Oh, Daniel. He's in the pits. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, I'll go back and see what happened. He lost his rear wing. He drove it into the pits. So let's back this up. Coming out of the boot. Got loose in that corner. The rear end snapped around. Almost saved it, but slammed both ends. Got it spun around and is on his way to pit road.
Battle for 8th. Still a lot of fighting going on. Swiss look to the inside and turn 1.
It's another 2/10 that Harry's made up, while Hayden is still in front of the 77 machine.
And we should be seeing pit stops soon. If what was said in practice is true.
Price has called it a night. See what happened to him. He was in pit road. Getting down into the heel. Overshot the corner. Slammed into the wall. And that's going to end his night. Hate to see that for Jeff. Carter Kingsley says he's coming to pit road.
Harry Granado was in front of him as well.
He almost missed pit road.
Garrett Boyd, Will Spark, Cliff, everybody's coming down.
Is a 25-minute race, so see what these guys. Looks like they can go 6 laps in 10 minutes, so we're going to see one more pit stop, I would believe, unless with all this gas, drivers might try and slow down the pace since it's so spread out now. But I don't know if that'll work. It's not like a NASCAR. Cliff Mullins gets out right behind Will Spark. I'm going to have to wait till everybody goes back around to the start-finish line for the leaderboard to fix itself. I don't have anything cool like Lucas.
These guys came out really jumbled up. And when it's all said and done,
Smith is going to come to pit road this time. Yes, he is. Talon Smith to pit road.
I mean, Swiss and Montrose as well. Here, the last remaining cars did not come down pit road.
You know, with how long Talon Smith was able to go right there, he might be able to do this on one stop.
So I'm estimating about 18 laps right now, and he's pitting on lap 7. So I don't think so, and that's what has me worried about everybody else who pit the lap before, is it's going to be close on a 2-stop. They might even have to go to 3. I don't know what their fuel situation is looking like. But Harry Granell down the front stretch. We'll see if he can jump Talon Smith. He does not. Talon's going to come out 1.5 seconds ahead of Harry. Definitely cut that lead down. See if he can maybe catch a draft. He's on the push to pass. Both of them are. They see what's happening.
DG and Ian Montrose currently on their way out of pit road here. Those drivers might be a little bit better set up, but we'll see how that...
Really bad carousel. Harry's a half second behind. Those cold tires are hurting him right now. To the heel. Harry, not a great entry. Lost a couple tenths right there.
Ooh, Cliff Mullins with a lockup in the heel. Carter Kingsley's going to have an attack on him here as they exit the boot here. Cliff locks it up again. Kingsley's to his inside. They're going to go side by side into the final left turn. Nope. Cliff will get a run and clear him. Carter Kingsley might try and set him up here into the final corner or into turn 1. Kingsley had a little bit better of an exit right there. We'll see if he can use the push to pass and get around him as he dives to the inside for turn 1. Not going to be able to make it work. Cliff Mullins is going to hold on to the position.
Mullins did a great job defending right there. Broke a little later than normal and held on to that spot.
See if we have any other battle.
Oh, they're side by side to the bus stop. This isn't good. They're still side by side. Wow, they made that work. Cliff is not happy about that, I can tell you that.
Yeah, he's not happy, but he did a good job right there whenever he hit the rumble strip there to not wreck the car. All 4 tires were off the ground right there as he's pushing it back to the outside. He's going to say, I didn't really appreciate that. Let me repay the favor here.
This battle is not over.
Cliff will send it in and wreck him just because it's Cliff. He looks to the inside, dives it in deep.
Really good corner there.
Get a good drive off.
What a save.
You think we should mess up his mojo?
Wow, look at them hands.
It's an interesting battle. Cliff's probably going to have to cool his tires down, see if he can make one last charge at it. Jump back up front. Talon Smith and Hayden are side by side. Talon Smith and Hayden make contact into the bus stop. Talon's going to have to give up a lot of time. That's going to cost him the lead.
He's blocking Harry while doing the slowdown. This is not going to be very beneficial for him later on in the race. That was a terrible move. Harry gave him the room. He got a slowdown from the bus stop incident and then just broke way early in front of Harry Gurdell. Terrible, terrible racing. I got no words for that.
That was a decision that I'm surprised that Harry let happen.
Can't do much in these cars. If you hit them, you're going to tear your own stuff up. It's something the 77, I think, knew and used it to his advantage.
The last he's going to see a rose hips on that car. Harry will be back. I got faith in him. The real interesting battle is going to be whenever Talon gets back to Hayden again, because it's going to happen. Getting through the field really quick. Side by side into turn number 1, Will Spark. And Garrett Boyd. Garrett Boyd gets around Will Spark. Will's going to try and set him up here coming down the back stretch into the bus stop. He's to his inside. They're going to be side by side. Garrett must have hit the push to pass to get a run on him.
Somehow Garrett has all his push to passes left. He just built up that run. I don't know how he did that.
That was impressive. Will Spark and him having a good battle right here. You stay on that. I'll go check in and see what's going on up here. Nothing really changing up front.
Got a crazy battle for 7th. Oh, they're wrecking into the bus stop.
I believe that was Carmen Sinnott and Ethan Evers. Carmen looks like his machine is stuck. It's gonna be the night. Oh nope, he gets it rolling.
The 8 slow ahead, brakes aggressively for the bus stop. I'm assuming
super early. Yeah, DG by goodness gracious.
One more time from that live view we had. Oh man,
nowhere for the 96 machine to go. 96 is trying to limp it around. He's down into the soul right now. Talon Smith appears to be back up to Hayden. Didn't go well the last time they were together. We'll see what happens. Hayden's forcing them to go the long way.
Oh man, what's going on up here? Zach McBride? Heard a lot of scraping going on. And Talon is to the back bumper of Hayden once again. As I missed it, Harry pit the last time by, as did a lot of the field. And right now we do have pit stops going on. Kingsley, Sienna, obviously with the damage. Lenny came down, Banky. Hayden Lowe comes down. Talon Smith's right behind. And I think that's the 23 car of Llewellyn. Lift down pit road, and Harry. Oh man, we got around, and he's not gonna be happy about that.
Oh my!
Make sure my chat's on. Catch this.
I would like to just go ahead and correct myself. My apologies to Carmen.
Can I get a meatball clear?
I have been corrected. My apologies.
Well, let's check out the
Talon
pit exit
is
here.
still sitting
Also,
here.
Did we start the race early, or was I just not paying attention?
Hayden,
Qualifying at 11.
I mean,
Yeah, I was not paying attention.
I don't know. You know, Hayden's going slow, but Talon just kind of spun himself on the grass right there.
Tried to take it too wide on the exit of the pits. That's on him. He should have been patient. He's still just sitting here as he finally toes.
And Harry Grindell now with a 6-second lead on Ian Montrose. Looks to have this thing in the bag, assuming he gets through this rest of this race clean. I don't want to say he's got the win no matter what, but he's sitting really good right now. He's just got to take it home.
We also think about fuel. I wish he was in chat because I would pull him on a straightaway and ask.
Yeah, I think he has to do another pit stop.
And Montrose and Swiss are in the pits.
They pushed it, I think, inside of the window to not have to do another one. We'll see how it ends up working out. Depending on how fast our leader is going to change how many laps we do. So does Harry try to slow it down to cut a lap out?
If he can slow it down, he might be able to, because currently, like I said, it's a 25-minute race, and we are at 22 minutes and 18 seconds at this moment. So if he slows down the back half of this lap, he might be able to run just one more lap. But he would really have to slow down this lap. And I don't think he can do that.
We have 5 minutes left.
Oh. I'm looking at the elapsed time at 22.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have officially 5 minutes remaining in the race.
Okay, my bad.
iRacing likes to confuse us, as always.
Quit with what was on my screen. So my apologies to everybody hoping that Harry wins or Harry doesn't win.
This is why I was worried, yeah, because it's now showing 5 laps to go for me, for my timing and scoring. Again, depending on how quickly Harry finishes these laps. He's got a 16-second window back to P2, so he can play around a little bit with it. But he's got to be sure of what he's doing, because if he slows down and has to pit anyway, he's going to lose a lot of spots on that. He's got to be sure of what's going to work.
Honestly, if he has to pit, I don't think he wins this race. Because he's going to lose more than 17 and 24 seconds. Will Spark currently 17.1 seconds back by iRacing scoring, and then Cliff is 24 seconds back. I think he loses more than 24 seconds getting down pit road in a 4-tire change. But we'll have to see who can make it. We know the first drivers that we believe can make it is going to be Ian Montrose, currently in 4th place, 43 seconds back, and then DG in 5th, who were just down pit road a handful of laps ago.
Yeah, the good news for Harry is Will Spark is on the same strategy as him, so he'll have to come down as well. Mullins pit a lap later, so he might be good. And then, yeah, like you said, Montrose and Swiss, I think, are pretty much good. I'd be surprised if they don't make it to the end of this race. And I think Harry cut a lap out, because it now shows 3 laps to go for me. Went from 18 total to 17, and this puts him in a much better position. He's still going to have to save fuel. But this is classic timed race strategy.
Don't we love us? Will Spark trying to get around Daniel Llewellyn here into the bus stop. Will Spark gave Daniel plenty of room there. See if he can get him into the carousel here. Costing him too much time. Ooh, Daniel! Off into the wall. Will Spark's going to look to the inside, see if he can get a good run here into the heel. Side by side. Will gets a good run into the corner, see if he can get a good drive off. He will. He's going to be around Daniel.
He will.
See, that was funny. It took me a second to get that. That was funny. That was funnier than it should have been once it finally clicked. Damn it, Lucas.
Will Spark down pit road. He can't make it. And that puts a big question mark for Harry Grindell, because those two both pit on the same lap.
Cherry was in chat because I'd ask him.
I think Harry just lifted super early right there. He's saving fuel. Yep.
It's close.
Says close. He thinks he can make it. And with a 27-second lead over Cliff Mullins, he can coast some of these corners.
Yeah, he's going to be on probably a caution fuel map here, just trying to make it to the end with a 25-second lead.
Forget you can change the fuel map on these.
Yeah, so he's got a lot of tools at his disposal. He's short shifting. He's doing everything he can.
Funny enough, Hayden is staying behind him.
I put it in engine mode 8.
Yep, engine mode 8. That's the caution fuel saving mode.
Don't do that, it'll burn faster.
Oh.
6 then?
I would listen to that advice.
What is it?
Carmen Sienna says, don't put it in 8, it's going to burn more. And Sienna races a lot of Indy cars, so I would trust the word there. A white flag in the air.
Very shocking to see help coming from a competitor in the middle of a race, but it's nice to see.
23 seconds over Mullins. He's just got to make it home. That's all he's got to do. He doesn't have to worry about who's behind him. There's no way he's losing 20 seconds in a lap, no matter how hard he saves fuel.
He is down 10 seconds, almost, from his fastest lap.
That's half a gallon.
His half a gallon.
Oh, it's going to be so close. Ladies
I'm
and gentlemen,
surprised it took him this long to start saving, I'll be honest.
If you thought that you were going to come here to CTC Broadcasting Network and get unbiased broadcasters, you thought wrong, because this is my teammate. Let's go, Harry!
Hey, well, you know what? If you can't make it, you got another one up there, so...
Yeah! Hey, Harry, listen. All right, listen. I don't want to say run out of gas.
I'm sorry, the top 3, right?
0.3, the warning light's on.
Oh, man.
Right on board with Harry to the finish line. Can he make it? It's got 3 more turns to go.
He's coasting hard. Everything he has to save fuel. Cliff Mullins has to be pushing hard in second place, hoping. He's in the heel.
I think
even if Harry runs out now, he can coast it. Yep.
And off of turn, whatever it is, Harry Grandella crossed the line at 30 miles an hour to win at Watkins Glen. What a
I
finish.
crossed the line with 0.1.
Let's go, Harry! Alright, the unbiasedness is over. Or the bias
Mullins
is over.
across in P2, almost
Let's
had
go!
him.
Third place, Ian Montrose. See if there's going to be a battle anywhere for position. Does not appear so.
Yeah, it's...
Harry and Cliff are down there celebrating along with Daniel.
Well, Sparks
Matt Behnke.
coasting out of the final turn. I think he's out of fuel. Didn't he just pit? And he's going to get a push from Garrett Boyd to the finish line. And
Shocking that Garrett's going to stay behind him.
yeah. That's good sportsmanship right there. He said, you had the spot, man. Scott Elston comes across
Said
in
the king
7th.
should finish his race.
That's right. 96,
So for teammates don't help.
42, and 35, all the only remaining drivers to finish. Here comes the 96 across in 8th. 42 across in 9th, and the 35 of Behnke to the final corners.
The engine modes up a little bit and kind of go.
Looks like saving fuel as well.
He might be out. Okay, no, he's picking up pace. All of my beef with this man is over. I want nothing but him to succeed.
He should get that top 10.
Behnke, if you don't get a top 10, we're fighting. All the beef is back.
And across the line in 10th.
Nice job. Hayden Lowell will get 11th. 12th is Carter Kingsley. 13th is Ethan Evers. 14th is the 23 of Daniel Wallen. 15th will be the 47 of Dalton Hayes. 16th will be the 77 of Talon Smith. 17th will be the 88 of Zach McBride. Then it will be Jeff Price in 18th. And rounding out the field will be the 79 of Dave Hoytsma. If we could get the top 3, Ian Montrose, Cliff Mullins, and Harry Grandell into the waiting room. And as they are there, we're going to start with Ian. Ian!
What up?
Third place. Talk us
Yes,
through your night.
that was wild. I had horrible wheel shaking. My direct drive wheel was freaking out with the open wheel car for some odd reason, so I didn't really get a chance to do any testing and just try to figure out one that wouldn't shake it. So to bring it home with a P3 is pretty happy with that. It was kind of cool getting in the flow of it, and the boot's pretty fun as well. So yeah, it was good race.
Oh man, you friends, family, sponsor shout outs.
Well, I'd like to say thank you to yourselves, Lucas and Andrew, for broadcasting. DGSRacing.com for sponsoring the IndyCar League. And DG for doing it. And my teammate Cody and everybody who came out racing tonight. Thank you. Have a good weekend, boys.
Thank you, you as well. Congratulations on your third place finish.
Congrats, man.
All right. I'm going to give it to Cliff.
Hello.
Oh. Figured Lucas was doing it, but all right, I got it.
What?
Cliff! Cliff, it's not a win,
It's close.
but it's close.
I mean, I needed Harry to run out of gas a little bit earlier than that, and we could have won that thing. But
The Brit knew how to save fuel.
well, yeah, shocking. I mean, he has a Clio, so I mean, he's used to good fuel mileage. So,
He got about 40 mpg on that last lap, I'll tell you what.
oh, I did too. I had that thing in 7, 5, 6, everything. Well, that was the lap before. The last lap, I kicked her back down to 1. I took off, and I was like, let me see if I can if I can close a 17-second gap in one lap. And we almost got there. We closed in about 10 seconds of it.
Seconds.
Yeah, I think if he had run out a couple turns before the finish line, you might have got there. He was coasting that thing.
Yeah, he was. told me he was like right at the top of the S's. I think he was like, I got like half a gallon. And I still had a whole lap I could have went right there. So I dropped the hammer and come up short. But I'm glad I finally had a good race. Good God, it's been a shit couple of weeks actually, but finally got a decent run out of it.
You have been doing pretty good in the IndyCar series. I've been very impressed.
I'm glad I impressed somebody. Okay.
Apparently, you impressed somebody else. You impressed them enough to have them tell me about your endowment. So,
well, yeah. She's she does a great job over there down there of doing all the. I'm sorry, I had to. I would usually let that wide open. I had to do that one. Oh man,
that was good. All right, give Jaron a shout out.
Yep. Shout out to Pinnacle Trailer Sales, Curly Guns and More, the guys at C2X. Glad to have Garrett back over in an SRL race. It's shocking. Spit and Venom Podcast, Midnight Performance, M9, Race 22, Allie, of course, love you, girl. And this kid right here beside me, that's my number one fan, Jaron. Love you, buddy. And I finished second. I didn't win, so don't get overly excited, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Say what's up.
Okay.
You're on the broadcast.
Yeah, say what's up to Andrew.
What's up, fat ass?
I'm gonna kick your ass at Charlotte the day you turn 18, buddy.
He said he's gonna kick your ass at Charlotte the day you turn 18.
You say that?
Man.
I'm gonna go regular.
Oh man, that right there, that is the absolute shining star at Charlotte now. So, Cliff, Congratulations on a second place finish, man.
Yep, thank you, brother.
All right, now it's time for the horny man himself. Horny man, you got a copy?
I have got you.
Holy shit!
I
finally get to broadcast the Harry Grindell win. It's a good night for me.
Oh, almost didn't happen. Good grief, the field was tight.
What was your average speed on that final lap?
I don't know if you had like the driver chat going. I was giving like kind of like updates for like the final 2 laps, assuming you were. I don't know if you did, but yeah, I crossed the line with 0.1 gallons. I don't quite know how I pulled that off.
I saw it. I mean, what was that? 6 laps at the end there. You pushed it about a lap farther than I think you should have.
Yeah, well, for the first stop, I'd have had to save some to make it another lap round. So I was like, okay, I'll go for the undercut, get the track position, whatever. The second stop, I knew it was too early, but at the same time, that undercut was the only way I was going to get past Talon. So I was putting it all on that, is getting past him and just seeing what happens, because I wasn't really paying attention to the time all that much. I was just like, get in front of him, play it from then. And then he, and then it was, just making sure I could make it to the end from there. I want to say that I do not endorse what Hayden was doing tonight. That was terrifying to be behind, quite frankly. So yeah, an unfortunate situation. You hate to take the lead from somebody like that, but at the same time, I can't say that this win feels stolen or anything because of how hard I had to work the fuel. So,
hey, all I'm saying is I saw the 77 spin himself in the grass, and I'm not going to go farther than that.
We could leave it at that. You can call the broadcast. You saw it from whatever.
Yes.
If that's the call, that's the call. But yeah,
that's the call from up here in the booth.
Fair enough. But yeah, I had it in engine mode 5, trying to fuel save. I went to 8, which is the caution one, briefly, but then someone said that uses more fuel. So okay, no, we'll put it back to 5 then. And yeah, just coasting. What was my final lap? My final lap was a 1 minute 40. Just as how much I was having to save.
Roughly 15, 20 seconds off pace.
Yeah, just a little bit of a drop off.
That was only 3 seconds faster than a pit stop lap.
Good grief.
Wait a minute, that don't add up. You tell me he could have just pit?
Yes. on
well.
lap 6, he ran a 148.647, and that was whenever he pit. And on his final lap, he ran a 145.272.
Yeah, but
You could have pit.
I could
and
have picked,
still
but
done it.
where's the style points for that?
Exactly.
That's
yeah, I mean,
true.
listen, you got a 100 on style points right here.
I've never
Exactly.
seen
I
a
crossed
better
the
win.
line with I crossed the line with 0.1. I get the style points for that. Oh, it's a relief to get one.
Yeah.
It really is. This series has not been kind to me thus, especially on the road courses. So that's a surprising one to win.
Well, we know you're good on road courses, whether the car's been nice to you or not, man. But great job again tonight. Got your friends and sponsor shout outs.
Yes, sorry, but wait for that. Yes,
Hey, man,
Kamikaze
you're good.
Motorsport. Kamikaze Motorsport, obviously, Soyo centered hosting, Game Rush. There's one I knew I was forgetting. I was looking at the wrong side of the car. I couldn't see the logo. Yeah, so centered hosting, Game Rush Expo, Soyo, to Capco Racing. Today, well, technically yesterday for me, but today for anyone stateside is my 1-year anniversary of membership with Catgo Racing. I was a very close associate before that. I was added without even my knowledge. I just got a ping in the server, said, welcome to the team. I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is happening now. That was 1 year ago today, yesterday, depending which side of the Atlantic you're counting it on, the 11th, the 12th of April.
The
So
correct
huge
one.
shout out to Catgo. Yeah.
Who
That's
lost
why-
the war? That's what I thought.
It depends which one. Yeah, why is the White House white?
I'm not going to dive into that one. We're just going to leave that one alone.
But yeah, Chance to Extreme, low timed race engines, Renault E-Tech, to your both of yourselves for streaming tonight. Happy to get a win and be able to talk to yourselves in the booth, and then obviously to Swiss for hosting Sidewinder in general, and he is the title sponsor, the DGSRacing.com IndyCar series. So by all means, head over there for anything SRL, as DG would say. Click the snake, I think is how he words it, and all that jazz.
Red Snake.
The red snake, that's the one.
He's doing my job for me. I love it. You want to close this out for us?
Harry's good about this. Yeah, get out.
Get out, right. So you have been watching the DGSRacing.com IndyCar series on CTCRN, hosted by Lucas Hoitzmer and Andrew Beach. From myself, Harry Grindell, and from the other two hosts, we hope you have a brilliant night.